Hey guys, Sean Hammond with PremierGuitar.com. We are at SNAMM 2018 in Nashville talking to Ilya from Gamechanger pedals. Ilya, we met like a year ago here when you guys had the Plus pedal, which is the giant old pedal, the sustain pedal from like a piano. That was super cool. We reviewed that. Now you've got something that would be cool if just on the sound alone, but then you see it. Okay, you got the plasma pedal.
Yeah,
that's about it.
Hey everyone. So so this is the so we are Gamechanger Audio, and yeah, we started off with just one pedal, the Plus pedal, and now this year's Winter NAMM we introduced the concept of plasma pedal, and now here at Summer NAMM we're demonstrating our first like manufactured batch of them. So plasma pedal is our take on distortion effects. So what it does, it amplifies audio signal to thousands and thousands of volts, and then sends it through a spark gap. So, and the resulting sound...
Sends it through a what again?
A spark gap. A spark gap. So, so yeah, the resulting sound is, we're kind of seeing how audio signal sounds as expressed as electricity, as high voltage electricity. Yeah.
And so you guys will see, I don't know if you already have with B-roll over it, but I mean, it sounds amazing and it looks super, super cool. And I remember, to be honest, when I first saw it and I didn't hear it, I was just like, oh, that looks really cool, but it's kind of a gimmick, but it sounds so rad.
Well, yeah, the most popular question we get is that does the light do anything to the sound, or is it just a decoration? Obviously not. Well, that's the whole point. So, like, the way the sound is created is by the electricity traveling from a transformer between these two electrodes, and like, obviously the visuals are great, but the sound is the most important thing. So the first most significant thing that happens is that it achieves a naturally occurring noise gating effect. So let me show you. So for the electricity to pass from one electrode to the next one, it requires a certain amount of signal threshold. So once I stop playing and that light goes dark, literally the electrical path is broken, and I can do this with my guitar, just put it right next to the amp and there's nothing, right? If I touch a string, so I mean, that's kind of interesting. That messes with people's heads a lot, because when you're playing, like, you can get these really sharp contrasts between like squealing.
Now, is that, so that you did that with the knob labeled voltage, is that similar to like a starve control on most, that a lot of fuzz pedals have, or?
It's kind of like the old school fuzz pedals have a sustain knob instead of a fuzz knob or something. Exactly. So right now, what I did, I set the voltage to the 12 o'clock position. Okay. So that's our recommended like basic setting, where it's kind of gatey and spitty, but it sustains as well. So, and that's it. It dies off. Yeah.
Now there are 4 other knobs. You want to tell us about those?
So one is signal blend, basically. The other is master. So one is signal blend, the other is master volume. That's self-explanatory, right? But it's nice to blend in the clean signal occasionally, especially for bass guitar or something like that. So I can do half and half clean, half like plasma sound.
I mean, sounds like an almost perfectly doubled track.
I don't know. I mean, like, I had to. I don't know if it's a good idea to mix clean and super fuzz or something. But let's say you have a foundational overdrive which you use for rhythm, and then then it's let's say you're playing a song and it's riff time, and then you just want to add half of like 50% of plasma, or distortion. Then I think that sounds really, really good. So those are 2 knobs. Then we talked about the voltage already. Yeah, with the voltage I can control the amount of sustain. So I'll put the blend back to 100%. So now we're listening to just the tube. So if I starve the tube, I'll get a lot of breakup and not much sustain. That's it. So that's the minimal setting.
It still sounds really cool and totally useful.
It's a sound. It sounds really good with a drum machine, for instance, something like this. Just, for example, a snare that just like that crackle occurring only on the snare. And then if I increase the voltage to the max, then it's just, you know. And it's just kind of madness, but that's okay for fuzz pedals, I think. So I like to play it somewhere between 50 and 70%, which is. So yeah, that way I can still control it. It has a gating effect, but it still sounds heavy and good.
And then you've got low and high knobs, right? How do you have it set now? It's like pretty high on both.
Yeah, but that's just me. I keep turning everything up always. But I mean, so the interesting thing about the EQ is, the EQ is very, very strong. It's very very wide because the way the pedal kind of is built. So remember I told you that the sound gets discharged between these two electrodes?
Right.
Well, after that, the sound signal goes to ground and you lose the original guitar signal, and the pedal recovers a new signal by using an antenna that picks up the electromagnetic activity inside the pedal's casing. So basically, it works sort of based on an AM radio. So I mean, the engineers will get it.
Dude, you're crazy. You're like a mad scientist.
All you guys need to know is that the EQs are really, really wide, much wider than they normally would be. So I'll show you the low end.
Yeah. So this is with low.
And this is just the high end. So it's funny, like when you plug in when you plug in a guitar and you get a lot of like really deep humming bass. So that's cool. And
sounds awesome, man. So I gotta ask, what was the inspiration for this? What gave you the idea to do this? Do you have some like rocket science background?
Not really. I mean, rocket science. I don't even know. Like, is that just a phrase?
I don't know. It's okay. It's just a colloquialism. Do you have a background in like serious engineering stuff, like in other industries, or just what made you decide to do this?
So I mean, like the team is built of two serious engineers. And like our team has two very serious engineers who try to explain everything to me, and I just dabble. But basically, so we were just discussing like what else can we use to achieve distortions? Why do you have to use only like transformers? Why do you have to use transistors or just vacuum tubes? Is there something else?
How can we do something different?
Exactly, yeah, so we looked at the different options, and then we thought, okay, let's hack into a taser gun. Let's try to control a taser gun and see how that sounds. And then basically those ideas evolve somehow, and then we do all kinds of stuff that's experimental, and then we tweak it, and then at the end it sounds pretty decent, I think. Like, lots of people agree as well.
That sounds awesome. I got to say, this is like 2 years in a row. You guys have one of the most creative and unique ideas.
Thank you. So actually, anybody listening to this right now or watching this, you can go to, so our main website is GameChangerAudio.com. So where you can buy our Plus pedal, and you can get the pre-order for the Plasma pedal that comes out in October. But you can also go to plasmapedal.com, and you can try this thing on the wall here. So this is Plasma, we call it Plasma Robot. So this is an actual Plasma pedal with which you can upload a pre-recorded guitar sound onto that website, and it will land on our server, and it will be played through this pedal right here, and you can watch it via YouTube live stream. So basically,
you can upload your own recording.
So you can sit at home, you can record some stuff with a clean sound, like you can do that. Just save it, upload it on plasmapedal.com, and it will land on our server, and in about 10 seconds you'll see your name pop up, and you'll hear it being played through this pedal over here, which is usually located in our office in Latvia, Riga, but we brought it to NAMM this year. So, and also it lets you even choose the settings with 5 controllable belt motors.
You guys are goddamn geniuses.
I don't know, we're just having fun, you know, that's all.
I'm serious. I mean, you guys, we've heard a lot of really cool stuff here, but no one is thinking outside the box that much. So kudos for that, man.
Yeah, now you're just putting pressure for next year. Thank you.
It better be good, damn it. How much is the plasma pedal?
Right now, you can get it as a pre-order for $249 through Indiegogo In Demand or our website.
Sweet. Thanks, Ilya. You want to play us out, or should we let people go?
I think I've done enough already.
Destroyed speakers enough. All right, guys, check out. Later.